Our road stop today is in Wilkes-Barre Township at Krugels Georgetown Deli and Beer. I'm with Kevin today, and Kevin's going to discuss all about what we have here. And there's a lot to discuss because this place, it's more than just a deli. It's more than just a place to pick up beer. Tell me a little bit about this place, Kevin. How did it get started? Give me a little bit of the history of this and the big cow outside.
The big cow is what everybody comes for. The big cow's been here for about 51 years. Back in that day, the family owned a dairy. And in 1967, they put up the cow, and there was a contest for who's going to name the cow. And the winner of the contest named it Three Onina. And so then it became Three Onina since then. But to the residents around here, it's just the big cow. So the place has been around here since, 2007, about 12 years. This has been a beer stop. You don't have to be a beer expert when you come in here. There's a lot of beer, it's very overwhelming. We've got experts here to help you with your beer. I'm a porter and stout lover myself, and so I can help you navigate through that. We also have porter and stout gift baskets. So if you'd rather just say, you know what, just give me the gift basket. I've already selected the beers, I know what's in there, and you're gonna go home with a good selection, whether you pick off the shelf or you take home one of our bags. A beer is kind of like a movie, right? There's beers all over the store that represent a different sort of style of a night. And just like you don't want to watch a comedy every night, you don't always want a 10% chocolate stout. Sometimes you want something light. But there's a different beer for every occasion, for every person. Anybody who says they're not a craft beer lover, they've just been overwhelmed. They haven't found their one yet. I think that's a common thing. I think that a lot of people will have that first craft beer where they're like, I get it now. I understand craft beer. For me, that was Weyerbacher Double Simcoe IPA. I tried that one, and that one turned me into an IPA fan. I finally said, I get it. Our house beer, our chocolate Three Onina, is my wife's one beer that turned her into a craft beer lover. We've got over 2,500 different beers in the store, and we're going to help you find something.
When you walk in, you will first notice the huge selection of craft beer for sale. But they also have fresh beer to go, and you could get it in a crowler.
So crowlers are kind of new tech, I guess. Within the last couple of years, they become popular, and by and large, they're beginning to replace the traditional growler, which is the glass. And the crowler is C for can. And it's 32 ounces, so it's half of a growler. And you put it into the machine. First of all, you add some CO2 to your can. The CO2 adds the freshness. It preserves the beer, gets the oxygen out of the way. The cans are specially lined to preserve freshness. And then really, you tap it just like a regular beer. And then we run it through our crowler sealing machine. We put a lid on it. It spins it around once or twice, gets a nice solid seal. And then when you're ready to drink it, you just crack it like a regular can of beer.
Krugels also has several beers on tap that you can enjoy right in the store.
Grab a walking around pint while you're checking out the store, drink some beer, talk about some beer, look at some beer, and hopefully buy some beer.
And you do some other interesting things here during the week too. There's a record player up front.
Got a record player. Everybody loves the record player. And we got a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of Elvis. If you like some Elvis, boy, we got some Elvis for you.
Now you're talking.
But yeah, whenever a football game isn't on, we try to throw on a record or two. If you happen to have your own vinyl, please feel free to come in and play it.
I love this idea because if there's something I love more than beer, it's music. Let's talk about the full kitchen. You can come here and have a bite to eat too.
Wings, sandwiches, hot kitchen, cold kitchen, we got everything. Big fat sandwiches, big healthy meaty sandwiches.
But wait, there's more. Friday nights at Krugels is something special. They host tasting events.
Oftentimes we have a brewer come out. Wall & Pawpack Brewery comes out, Rusty Rails come out. Lots and lots of Free Will Brewing is scheduled to come here in a couple of weeks. In lieu of having a brewery in to sample all of their beers, we'll choose a beer, something seasonal usually, something that we would like to show people, and just get a little glass of it.
One of the things that you could have when you come to the Georgetown Deli and Beer is a flight like this. No, not exactly like this. This is a special flight you've created for Wine Hops and Road Stops. What do we have here?
Well, what we've got is our house beer, our Three Onina Chocolate Milk Stout. So our house beer is made for us by Nimble Hill Brewery. It is our recipe. It's the owner's recipe, actually, based on the chocolate milk, because we used to be a dairy, so that's where that comes from. And then we've got 4 different variants of that beer. So here we've got a banana variant, we've got a caramel, peanut butter, and coconut almond, like an Almond Joy.
Okay.
And every year around the holidays, we'll try to throw on a few of these. Some of these are new, some of these are old favorites. But this is really the first time we've had a side-by-side taste test of all of the variants of our house beer. So no pressure.
I'm excited, actually. So this is the original one.
That's the original Three Onina.
Tell me a little bit about this one.
So it is a house recipe. It's the owner's recipe here. This is the only place you can get this beer. It's brewed for us by Nimble Hill Brewery, and it's a 6.5% chocolate stout. It's got a nice chocolate presence. It's got very good drinkability to it. It's
Yes.
unpretentious. It's drinkable. It's friendly. Non-craft beer drinkers like that beer.
Nice hint of chocolate in the nose. There's a lot of chocolate in the taste. The finish, there's no bite at the end, nice and smooth.
It's got oats and cocoa nibs. So next in line here, we've got our coconut almond, like an almond joy.
Okay.
The coconut flavors this year have been really popular with some of the bigger stouts.
Okay, now the nose is a little bit more subtle in this one, but there's a lot of coconut and almond taste to it. Like that's where it's really hitting.
A little bit nutty.
Your owner set it up. Nimble Hill.
Nimble Hill is knocking it out of the park
Yes,
for us. They're
absolutely.
great friends of ours, and we really love them over there. So next up, we've got our peanut butter. I have not had the peanut butter personally yet. I love a peanut butter stout.
Well,
So
if you look at me, you know I love peanut butter. So
so that one's gonna have a really nice peanut butter presence to it, made with peanut oil.
there's a good nose on that. The peanut butter really just it's there.
The next one we've got is our caramel, the salted caramel. This one was an absolute crowd favorite last year. People went nuts over this one last time we had it out. And you're going to notice this one's a little bit on the sweeter side, I think. I think it definitely brings a little bit of the sweet notes. You get the burnt sugar, you get the chocolate, a little bit of saltiness to soften it out.
Outstanding. All these are really nice dessert beers too.
Very good
After you
dessert
come
beers.
here to the deli, have a sandwich.
They also pair very well with spicy food.
I can see that.
And then finally, we've got our banana. The banana is what we currently have on tap right now, and I encourage everybody to come in and grab a pint of it before it's gone.
Well, we could really
Now,
smell
you
that.
get the banana in the nose.
Yeah.
As you're drinking it, the banana kind of doesn't come in until the finish.
You guys did a great job with this.
Appreciate you coming out and trying our beers.
Krugels Georgetown Deli and Beer. Great place to come, have a sandwich, have a flight of beer. That's our road stop for this episode.